Hey guys, it's Games or Adam, and welcome to 5 things Infinite Warfare Zombies did wrong. And I gotta start off by saying, this isn't like a hate video or anything like that. I actually think Infinite Warfare Zombies is pretty damn good. And, everybody at Infinity Ward, the Zombies team at Infinity Ward, did a pretty good job because trying to replicate Treyarch Zombies isn't easy. And I think they did a pretty good job getting close to what Treyarch Zombies is and what makes Treyarch Zombies a lot of fun. So good job, Infinity Ward. I'm loving Zombies in Spaceland so far, but there are a couple of things that definitely need some fixing. One more thing before we actually get into this. This is not a top 5. So when I'm listing things off, it's in no specific order. And also, in the comment section below, what do you guys think about Infinite Warfare Zombies? What I want you to do is rate Infinite Warfare Zombies so far out of 10. Like 10 being the absolute best and 1 being like the worst, like transit. So let me know in the comments below. I'm actually really curious to see what you guys have to say about Infinite Warfare Zombies and where you would put it from a scale of 1 to 10 so far. So the first thing that I do not like about Infinite Warfare Zombies is David Hasselhoff. And if you're wondering what the hell's wrong with David Hasselhoff, all he does is just sit in his DJ booth and put on some pretty lit tunes around the map. And that is true, he does put on some pretty awesome tunes. I love the music on this map, by the way. But it's when he spawns in, when you complete all those challenges from Neil the Robot and you spawn in David Hasselhoff, that's when we run into a couple of problems. When you complete all the challenges, you can go up to Neil, the challenge robot, and press square or X on him. He'll fly up into the sky, come back down, and return with Mr. David Hasselhoff in his arms. So now what you have is you have an AI. And he's pretty much the same thing as the Civil Protector on like Shadows of Evil. But the thing is, the Civil Protector actually was able to hit zombies. The problem with Mr. David Hasselhoff is he probably couldn't hit a target that was a meter away from him and it wasn't moving. His accuracy is so bad. I just stand there and I watch him shooting at nothing and I'm like, what are you even doing? And sure, he revives you, that's pretty awesome, but besides that, I really don't understand what the point of spawning him in is if he actually doesn't help you kill zombies at all. It kind of makes no sense, but at the same time, it's pretty hilarious. So the second thing that doesn't work in Infinite Warfare Zombies is definitely the Brute, and you knew it was going to be somewhere in this video because the Brute has way too much health. Like imagine George Romero spawning in every couple of rounds and he's sprinting at you and shooting lasers out of his eyes and you have to try to kill him. Yeah, that's how much health this guy has. Now, I completely understand having a kind of a boss round where you have to take this guy out. Like, that's totally okay. It's been in Zombies for a very long time, as in Treyarch Zombies, but when you have to use all of your ammo just to kill one of these guys, oh my god, that's way too much. And it depends on what weapons you have, because there are some weapons that do more damage towards the Brute, and there are some weapons that really don't do anything. And the weapons that don't do anything include the wonder weapons, which is kind of odd, but I found that the best weapons for killing the Brute are definitely snipers, but I don't know if I really want to dedicate a weapon slot just to taking out the Brute, because that's kind of annoying and frustrating, and some of the good weapons just don't kill this guy at all. Like if you're using the pack-punched starting pistol, you have to pretty much use all of your ammo just to take this guy down. And when 2 of them spawn in at once, and especially if you're playing solo, yeah, good luck. You're gonna have to spend a ton of money on ammo or tickets just so you can kill this stupid Brute on the boss round. Their health needs to be tweaked just a little bit. If you lowered it just a little bit, I think that would be perfectly okay. But right now, he has too much health and it takes way too much ammo to take him down. So the third thing that I'm not too crazy about is the Afterlife Arcade. And this is something that I really wanted to work in Zombies in Spaceland, or Infinite Warfare Zombies, because it sounded like a really good idea, and I really thought this was going to be awesome. But thank God, first of all, they fixed it in solo, because that was a nightmare. Downing in solo and having to go through that Afterlife Arcade was the most annoying thing in the world, but thankfully they fixed it so in solo, when you down, you instantly have a self-revive token and you don't have to play any of the games. In co-op, it does work a little bit better because you have an opportunity to come back to life while your teammates are still alive, but there's still something about it that I don't like. Is it just me, guys, or do you guys not like playing the games in the Afterlife Arcade? I just find that playing these games sometimes can get a little repetitive, and when you're forced to play these games, I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't mind playing the games on the actual map, because when your friend is doing something, you can go ahead in the arcade and play some games and waste time. Like, that's totally okay, but when you're forced to have to play these games just to come back to life, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. Half the time, I just pick to spectate because I'm totally okay with that, but unfortunately, I don't think the Afterlife Arcade really works all that well, but maybe that's just me. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. So the fourth thing is kind of a two-in-one type of situation, okay? The Pack-a-Punch weapons on this map really aren't all that good. We can all agree with that. I've Pack-a-Punched pretty much every single weapon, and there are only maybe a couple that are like pretty good and decent. The rest of them just really aren't all that good. But if you want to double Pack-a-Punch, because when you double Pack-a-Punch, some of these weapons are actually pretty damn good. Or if you want to upgrade the Wonder weapons, the buildable Wonder weapons, and no, we're not talking about the Forge Freeze, which is pretty much garbage. The buildable ones, you have to complete the Easter egg. And the thing is, the Easter egg isn't easy. If you had any problem with Black Ops 3 Easter eggs, yeah, good luck doing the one here on Zombies in Spaceland. Just getting through the boss fight is so damn hard, and the average player is probably never going to double Pack-a-Punch on this map. I feel like something else should have to be done in order to get double Pack-a-Punch, not the Easter egg, because there's no way that people are going to want to go through the entire Easter egg just to access double Pack-a-Punch. It really makes no sense. I feel like double Pack-a-Punch should be there right off the bat, because a lot of these weapons aren't even worth upgrading. They're so bad. The fifth and final thing are broken Easter egg steps, and this is very, very frustrating because the Easter egg is hard enough. We just talked about how hard this Easter egg is, and leading up to the final boss fight, what you have to do is you have to pretty much match the colors that the UFO is blinking with the colors on the ground, right? Seems pretty simple, but the problem is going up and pressing square on the colors, it just doesn't work. And you have a certain amount of time, and you have to do it relatively quickly. And this is very, very, very frustrating, because if something happens, if you go down trying to press square on the color and you down, you're pretty much screwed, because you can't leave, you can't go buy your perks back, nothing like that. And if you do somehow manage to get those colors done, and now you're fighting the final boss, the alien, which is incredibly hard to kill and does tons of damage without perks. So it's really, really frustrating that it doesn't work, and it's already hard enough, and then on top of that we have all of these problems. There are also a couple of other smaller things that bug me about Infinite Warfare Zombies, and I kind of don't understand, like, why is the suppressor in Zombies? Like, I don't know how that's gonna help you. But overall, I think, like I said at the beginning of the video, I think they did a very good job with Infinite Warfare Zombies. If you compare this to Exo Zombies and Extinction, which were their previous attempts by a studio trying to recreate Treyarch zombies or something that's addictive as Treyarch zombies, they did a pretty good job. Sure, it's pretty much Treyarch zombies copied over, or Black Ops 3 zombies copied over, but you know, that's better than nothing because it's actually pretty fun. It plays a lot like Treyarch Zombies, and even though the Easter egg is hard, there are a couple of bugs so far in the game, some very frustrating. You know, this is kind of their first time dealing with something like this, right? So we gotta give this some time. Hopefully they will improve with DLC. They'll fix a lot of the things with DLC. They've already fixed a couple of things in-game, which is really good. But overall, like I said, Infinity Ward, you guys did an amazing job. So anyways, guys, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, like always, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.